We're through the mountains now, and the west lies open before us. Rich lands we're entering here. The first gold in Australia.
That's what brought the settlers. Then the gold ran out, and the prospectors turned to farming instead. Wheat, wool, fruit, vines. That's what brought the railway.
They called it the Westward Thrust, and they were thinking of the Westward Thrust across America. Banjo Paterson, the man who wrote Waltzing Matilda, was born just down the line near Orange. He talked about the vision splendid of the sunlit plains extended. The vision splendid, and we're heading into the west after it. A straight golden line into the eye of the setting sun, over the horizon into pure conjecture.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The first sitting for dinner will now commence. Would all passengers who haven't allocated this sitting please proceed to the dining car? Would you please place your meal seating tickets on the table in front of you for inspection by the head waiter? Announcing the first sitting for dinner. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Great bit, sir.
Why did he decide to go by train this time instead of by plane?
My wife just saw the desert and she wanted to see the...
We wanted to go across another plains because our second son, he drove over in 1973, wasn't it?
Yes.
Quite a drive.
He said he would never miss the experience.
Really?
Drove right across.
Also, you don't get a meal like this on the plane, do you?
No.
Golden sponge pudding. You never see golden sponge pudding on menus in England. You certainly never see it on menus in aircraft. It's my favourite pudding. Is it? Yeah. That's a real pudding, golden sponge. And you're staying in Perth at the other end?
Yes.
Probably Perth for about a week and we're flying back. Yes.
Flying back. Are you going all the way? Part of a tour?
Yeah.
When you get old, you don't mind doing other things.
You've lived in Australia before?
No, I've been the other way. Japan and China, Philippines and so
Really, been
forth.
to China?
Honolulu.
You must be severely jet lagged.
It's the first time I've been on the train since 1949.
Where are you going in 49?
We went up to Foster. It was our honeymoon.
Excuse me.
A golden sponge.
What?
Golden sponge? It's real pudding.
That's sold.
This is the first-class club car. Very tasteful. Monday, left Sydney. Golden sponge pudding for dinner.
Let me tell you.
Thanks so much.
Look at it. The fertile plains didn't even last a night. Scrub, a little parched grass, the great brown waterless waste. Some sort of stream back there. 7:30. Must be Menindee. My God, that was the Darling, one of the biggest rivers in Australia. I see why the great Australian explorers all grew beards. One glance in the shaving mirror and you might have missed the only water for the next 100 miles. And heaven knows what's going by on the other side of the train while I'm stuck here with soap on my face.
Ladies and gentlemen, the second sitting for breakfast has now commenced. Last call for the second sitting for breakfast. Thank you.
All over the road.
See those kangaroos this morning? Hundreds and hundreds of them.
Oh, I didn't see that thing.
Sure, a big red one.
I saw an emu.
Did you?
Well, yeah.
Oh, I didn't see an emu.
Well, 2 beautiful eggs and a little bit of bacon.
Don't you wish you had some?
No, doesn't attract me at all, except the smell of it's so lovely.
Now watch that clump right there. We're past it and I didn't see that animal come out again. I wonder what that would have been.
A world of dust. What must it be like living out there? One of the people who does live out there is Ron Adams. He works out of Broken Hill for the New South Wales government, and he drives hundreds of miles in the bush every week.
The countryside here can be very, very hard. And I think it's a challenge. It's a challenge of you against the country. What we have noticed is some locals that have perished in this country, mainly because they feel they know the country so well and they take these little risks that everybody else is warned not to take. This is their downfall. The main thing out in this area is to carry water. If you've got water, you'll survive. If anything does happen, you stay with your vehicle. And, you know, we've never had any problems yet as far as the tourists or the travellers are concerned.
The ocean had been a terrible enough barrier for the early settlers to cross. 12,000 miles, half of them through the huge following seas of the Roaring Forties. But this ocean of land behind the mountains was even worse. In fact, it was impossible, even for a start, unthinkable. Ron, would you stop somewhere?
Where, Michael?
Anywhere. A blank, a nothing. For a long time, it wasn't even Australia. Its only name was New South Wales. And New South Wales stretched back to an arbitrary line of longitude down the center of the continent.
Hey, Michael!
An undrawn line across an unseen land.